What is up, gamers? It's your boy Goldman12 in the shadows of the night with my dark room, doing another podcast episode. This is actually episode 10 this time, right? Last time I know.
Happy
I
episode 10.
I thought it was
Genshin is a
episode 10
miserable video
before.
game.
Oh, come on, it's not that bad. We have, a
Bruh,
delayed update.
could you imagine? You know what cracked me up?
What?
Imagine if they had a Chi banner that went for 230 days because the update got delayed and it
Let's be
just
real. Everyone loves
guaranteed
Chi-Chi.
Chi
We
every.
all want Chi-Chi,
Yeah,
right? Clearly.
right. Best character in the game right here.
But yeah,
Beautiful,
obviously
beautiful
here
character.
with the co-host Xino, and
What's up?
today we have Chi-Chi, the Chi-Chi. Which one did you want again? Transcendence? No, Elegance.
Transients. Transients. We'll do one run of transients and one run of elegance. We'll just split it since we already messed it up
Okay.
because you
Okay.
small brained it before we started.
Shut up. I don't care.
Don't care, didn't
I
ask.
almost hit ready.
I'm gonna
Okay.
do. I guess I'll just bring Ito again. Actually, I'm thinking. What do I bring here? Do I bring the Giga
Ooh.
Chad DPS Diona with
DP. Oh
Polar
my.
Star? I'm
Don't
just
you
kidding.
have Windbloom?
I do, but I'm just gonna bring Ye and
Because they could just put Windbloom on your Diana.
I'm just gonna do this. So
Uh,
yeah.
uh I'm angry.
What?
Unrelated to Genshin though. The very first thing we have is the update has finally been. So we officially had the, was it the premiere Friday?
Yeah.
Right, recently. Finally, right? It's been what, 3 weeks, something like that.
And yeah, I think it's been 2.5 weeks.
But
Oh,
yeah,
it should have happened 3 weeks ago. Yeah.
yeah. So we finally are getting, closer to 2.7. Got confirmation, and the one weird thing about that, at least I find, is that Genshin was the only game of theirs to be affected by it. I'm not
Yeah.
sure why that is.
I don't know either. I really wish I could tell you. I'm assuming it's because they're so caught up in everything. Like, as in, the game is literally getting updated as we're playing it. Like, it's real time. Like games, other games like Dokkan and stuff, like, they have characters and cards planned, like, months in advance, like 5 months in advance, right? But, like, I'm assuming a game like Genshin, they're literally making the characters, and then they're coming out, like, the next month later. So it's very I'm assuming the reason why that happened is it might be very close to when the actual stuff gets created and finished versus when it drops in the game. If not, then maybe they just delayed it because it's such a big game and they want to make a statement. I don't know. Who knows? Paying attention to it, maybe. I really don't know. Other than that, though, it's unfortunate because it's the only game that I actually enjoy from. I mean, I love Honkai Impact. Don't get me wrong. But this game is just flat out mechanically better.
Uh, yeah. I mean, I am a huge fan of Honkai. I think the content that Honkai has been getting, at least the most recent updates, is actually far better than what Genshin has offered, for like in-game content and story-wise. Because I don't think you keep up to date with it, but they've been revamping their old stories to make them more in line with like the current model they are doing for the story. And
Right.
the content they've added is far better than like Genshin's in-game content. Like it's really fun. With like
Impact.
Elysian Realm and all the other things they've added.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just crazy that that game, is getting major overhauls, and then Genshin had no.
Yeah, and Genshin's getting we'll be back.
Yeah,
It's,
is it update?
you know
Is
the
it
we'll be
this
right back
Tuesday?
meme, the dun 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 dun, the we'll be right back meme.
Yeah.
That's literally Genshin right now.
Yeah, but I think the update's coming out this Tuesday, right?
Yeah.
I mean that sounds right to me. I don't know. It's close though. That's all we care about. Finally getting content like Healan, Shinobu.
Dude, I literally did not get a single purple from any of those mass
I
I've
think I
done
got it
myself.
from the very first one.
I got 4 blues and 4 greens each time. My absolute favorite use of Brazen.
Hey,
But yeah,
listen,
so
it's
new
something
characters
worth
are
talking,
coming.
right?
Poggers, we're excited.
Yes, I'm very excited for Shinobu. Well, listen, I don't know about you, but these next two updates are kind of stacked for characters for me,
Oh, they are
and that's what
stacked.
I hate because they did that with the Raiden rerun and everything, and now they're doing it again,
On you.
and I hate it. Hate it so much.
Yeah.
So what it seems like the current
They
timeline
want you
is.
to spend money. That's what
Mhm,
they're trying to do.
mhm. What seems like the current timeline is, and we can infer this from what they showed off with the banners in the most recent live stream, is that next update we are getting the first two banners, which is Yilin and Zhao. We don't know the four
Yes.
stars, but then the second banner is Ito rerun
With
that has
Shinobu.
Shinobu on it. I
So
want both those characters.
unfortunately, for people that want Yilin and Shinobu but don't have enough to summon on Shinobu and Yilin, you're gonna have to pick.
Hmm.
It's very unfortunate. For me personally, I think Shinobu looks Yilin's such a they're both their designs are both insane. Obviously Yilan is going to be the overall better character just naturally because she's a 5-star. And the 4 stars that they have been releasing recently have been very good, but some of them have been very flawy. So
It's been
hopefully
off
Shinobu
and
ends
on
up
for a lot
good.
of these four stars.
Yeah, like Sara, I think is well,
She's
who would be
very
the
good
best
on an
Inazuma
electric team,
one? The
but
best Inazuma 4-star.
outside,
Who would you give that to?
who's been released? Sara, Goro.
Saragoro, Toma, and I think Sayu. I say, yeah, I think that's the only ones.
Those four?
Yeah, Toma, Sayu. Yeah, yeah. I'm looking through the character archive right now. Yeah.
So I might have to. Oh, I might have to give to Goro simply on the fact that he heals with constellations and doesn't require his C2 to function, basically. Because, like,
Yeah.
Sara mechanically, she's hard to use until you get C2, then when it makes it, like, a world of difference in how you use her, and the fact that you can basically double buff. Uh, but otherwise, I don't think Seiyu is. She's like Copium Gene, and then Toma's just not really good,
I personally would go
unfortunately.
Sara, then I would go Goro, and then I would go Sayu, Sayu, whatever the fuck you call her. Then I would go Midma.
Hmm.
Toma has like you can give a use for Sayu in a team.
Hmm.
As an elemental reactionist, spoiler. You can definitely give a use for Goro. He's perfect on a Geo team with Ito. You definitely can get uses out of Sara. She works well with literally every electro character in the game if you ever see 6. Um, and then Toma, I mean,
He
there's
has
just
the one
better
Hu Tao
pyro
team, and, like,
characters.
that's it. But
Yeah, he
at
has the one
that
Hu
point, you
Tao
might as
team,
well
but like,
use Bennett, right?
yeah, you might as well use Bennett or like Jangling. It's like to be honest, like
Hmm.
he's literally, unfortunately, just a worse Jangling. Like it sucks to say. Like you're like, oh, he fills a different role. He's got a shield and stuff, and he's a shielder. It's like, bruh.
The
But
problem with
but
it,
but
like,
Diona
him
exists.
having his shield constantly up is very good. The problem is that it doesn't do that much damage, and
Oh
the
no, he does
benefits you
like
get
0
from it
damage.
just aren't really that good.
Like Diona's shield is, I think Toma has a better shield when he's stacked up fully. But Diona comes out and her shield is insane. Like you
The
just hold E and that shield's up, and it's
the
super
overall
powerful.
HP, like, and if you combine like all stacks of Toma's shield, I'm pretty sure it's higher. But Diona's starts out higher, and technically, Diona's is tankier than his due to her being 90% against other elements.
Yep, exactly. And she also has the one of the best um ultimates in the game, debuffs attacks
Hmm.
from opponents. Was it like 15% minus whatever to the enemy's attack?
Yeah,
It
I
heals
think
you
to this
if
day
you're
she's still the only
C6.
character that debuffs their attack.
No, I think Chi-Chi does that at like C4.
Oh.
Let me check.
Who
Chi-Chi
has a C4
translation.
Chi-Chi, right?
Yeah, Divine Suppression C4 has their attack decreased by 20%.
Hmm.
But realistically, ain't nobody out here having a C4 Chi-Chi unless you've been spending money or been very unlucky. And
Hmm.
if you've been unlucky and have a C4 Chi-Chi and no other 5-star, you probably killed yourself already.
Uh, Chi-Chi's good, man. Come on.
But no, Diona is ridiculous. I mean, all her constellations are insane except for her C4, which is the only bad thing. But it makes up for it with her insane C6, which gives 200 elemental mastery, which is just so unnecessarily broken.
Yeah,
She
I don't
gives increasing
understand what the
healing.
thought process with the C4 was.
No, the decreased by 60% for charge shots. Woo!
That's such a bad constellation. Like, why would you why would you give Diona a healer unit like decreased charge
A
shot
healer
time?
and shielder unit, yeah, decreased charge shot. I mean, I guess to
No,
freeze characters, but like, but why?
it would have been interesting if that applied to other characters, right?
Right.
Like, imagine she decreased other characters' charge time. Now that would be stupid.
Oh my god, Ganyu.
Mm-hmm.
That would be pretty busted. But
Yeah.
yeah, her C4 is useless. Other than that, all her other constellations are insane. Like she's like, I think who has the best for a 4-star? I'm gonna go. It's
Okay,
her,
well, no, hold
Beto,
on.
and then like Xingqiu.
Before you continue, you gotta remember, Diona, she has one other issue, is that she scales with cryo damage for some reason. Like,
Yeah,
leveling her up
what?
gives you cryo damage, which makes zero sense.
That's her
Um,
only other issue. Like if she was HP or even like I
it
don't
should
even
have been
know.
healing bonus, if we're being
Or
real.
energy recharge and like literally energy recharge HP or
Anything.
healing bonus.
Hmm.
Anything would have been better than literally even attack would have been better. Like straight up.
Giving her
Um
defense to make her herself tankier would have been better.
yeah, like even like defense scaling, which
Another
would have made
reason
no
why
sense.
Eula is still busted, but yeah, besides that,
Oh yeah, defense Eula
funny
poggers.
defense deck.
Funny 10 million defense. Dude, you literally can have like 2,000 defense with Eula like without even putting any defense like on her at all.
Hmm.
Just literally from her passive and her insanely high defensive stat, which I think works perfect with her because you want it's like Ito. Well, Ito lures his defenses, like he shreds his own defenses, but he has like 2k defense or something or 3k defense depending on what weapons you have. So I
Hmm.
mean, it doesn't matter with him.
Yeah, well, that's the one interesting thing. Out of all the characters that have like increased interruption resistance, I still think Eula's way of getting it is the best,
Oh,
right?
it's the easiest too.
Simply
Yeah,
because she stacks defense, so she's the one character out of all of them that becomes actively tankier. Now, Raiden does have the same resistance interruption as I'm pretty sure they all have the same. Actually, no, I think Raiden, Eula's, and Ito's are higher than characters like Ayato. I think their
yeah,
resistance is higher, but Eula, in comparison to like Raiden where she's immune to electro charge, which is very strong. Uh, Eula just straight up becomes tankier, which
yeah,
is very helpful. With what she
yeah.
wants to do, be on field and do her damage.
I personally really enjoy using characters that have increased interruption. Now, the one thing that does disappoint me is they had to do my boy Zhao dirty. My boy Zhao, they had to do him dirty. I don't think he has any
He,
interruption, does he? I mean,
as far as I mean, I use him, but he doesn't have any
oh my god,
interruption.
resistance. Yeah, dude, that's so sad. My man gets 100% defense. What is he, a
Okay, well,
Dokkan character?
listen, Zhao's constellations do kind of suck.
Except for his C6, that is
Mhm,
insane. Still, his C6 is still like insane, extremely broken.
yeah.
I can't wait to get 100% defense when I fall below 50% health.
I
And then I
mean,
can't wait to get
listen.
25
In the
energy
in the
recharge when I'm off
future, when we
field.
get an animo like buffer that applies a shield, that constellation could actually be pretty good. But as of
Mhm.
right now, it's like
As of
what's
right
the
now,
point
it,
of
it
this?
literally does nothing. I guess it makes you tankier. I guess it can help you out living, but if you're just running a shield anyways and you're jumping 20 feet in the air, nothing's really gonna fucking hit you in the first place.
Yeah, it's
But
such a
it
strange
cracks me
constellation.
up. It cracks me up because it's like literally he has like a Dokkan passive.
100%
That's what
defense. It's 100% second
yeah.
defense dodge chance 50%.
Dude, it's so funny. Like it really
If
does
hit
crack me
lowers
up.
defense.
Oh my god. Like I wouldn't be
Uh,
surprised if they
drains
really
10%
messed up.
HP.
I think what they did is they really messed up with Zhao's constellations with getting defense and stuff. And I think they really did perfect it with Eula and Ito with the increased
I
interruption instead of just giving
So I
defense.
think the reason like Xiao's way he is because they had a design change for
Hmm.
like power creep and other various aspects of the game because Xiao was an old beta character and so was Ayaka. However, Xiao came out first and he was mostly unchanged. Well, he
Hmm.
did get reworks, but there wasn't anything that would effectively update him to what a modern unit would look like. You know, Ganyu coming out the update before. And you see Ayaka coming out with an Azuma who got complete reworks, part of her kit
Oh, she
removed
got
entirely,
completely reworked. Yeah,
and now she's
they
an
made her.
incredible
They made
unit,
her
right?
broken. Yeah,
She,
yeah.
you know, is what you could say would look like a modern Genshin unit. It,
Mhm.
and so I just think it was, you know, them internally changing a design choice in Zhao was the last like old era unit, right? Like base
Yeah.
game unit.
Speaking of modern units, we have the new character Baizu, whatever, the Nemo boy. He looks very, very cool. Really excited for him. By the way he looks like he's about to be punching with his fist. Can't wait to fucking pull that guy. But that is going to be the next what after this next upcoming update, so that's
That's
2.8, right?
2.8, and I've been saying
So
that for a while that we're gonna get a character with
2.8
fists, right? But
2.8 genuinely might be the best update in terms of banner quality that we had in a long time. And it's literally just for the simple fact that one man is coming back, and that is Kazuha. Literally, that's it.
yes, and that's a good thing that
Kazuha
it
is going to make
continues
it
what
into.
we were saying. But yeah, with the banners, right? How I said it was Yilin, Shinobu, and then the next update 2.8, we have
Yeah.
Kazuha and then the new anime guy who probably isn't on the same banner. And so what we're gonna get during that update is probably Kazuha and Klee, and then the reruns of Yoimiya and then that anime guy on her banner.
Watch
Which,
them rerun. Well, I mean, honestly, who
oh
else
my
could they
god,
rerun?
it has to be Yoimiya, dude. She's had one banner in 2.0. She literally
Okay.
has not come back since then. Um,
Yoimiya's a great
but
character.
like
Like, not even
it's just
capping.
crazy that I want all these characters. They're all lined up at once, and it's like, oh, that's awesome. Rip the premiums.
I mean, I guess they could do Kazuha and I mean, yeah, it makes sense. Kazuha, Yoimiya, who hasn't got a rerun in a
Clear.
while? Klee hasn't got one. I know Venti hasn't had one in a while. But it doesn't make sense for him to come back. Doesn't make sense for Klee either, but I guess she could
Yeah, it
just show up
does.
because
If we
it's
get
free.
Archipelago return, which is what is theorized to come
Oh,
back.
you're right. That might come back because we're heading into summertime.
Mm-hmm.
Summer Archipelago coming back could mean Klee. Yeah, you're right. Because Klee is like, that's basically her home.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that's actually really yeah. Klee.
Where Kazuo was
So
introduced.
yeah, it had like 2.8 literally has to be Kaza. Like, there's no way they hold out on him for any longer. There's
Same
actually
thing
no
with
way.
Yoimiya. And
Like, yeah,
oh,
Kaza hasn't returned since what 1.9,
bro, I need to look
1.8.
at the banner listings. There's a lot of characters that haven't been around for a while.
Yeah, Zhongli hasn't had a. Well, no, he just had one, didn't he? Like with the Raiden rerun. I thought, right?
Uh, I'm gonna pull it up. Actually, I do not remember.
I know characters that haven't had one in a while. I know Yoimiya and Kaza are the only two that come to my head, but there's probably another one that I'm not thinking of at the moment. Hu Tao? No, actually, Child hasn't had one for a while, and I think about it.
This was like, was this 2.2?
I don't
He had
remember.
one in Azuma with his third rerun, which, okay, listen, we do not need
Where
another
is the Child
Tartaglia
4th
rerun.
rerun? Where is the Child 4th rerun?
Not yet, bro. Other characters still need their second.
Where is the Child rerun? I'm actually gonna look. So we have Ayaka 2.6. Oh wait, we just had Venti. Am I stupid? I said, oh, we haven't had Venti in a while. Zhongli was 2.4. Zhao was 2.4. I'm gonna keep scrolling back.
Oh wow, Venti was with Ayato? I do not remember that.
Yeah, Kaza hasn't. Dude, Kaza was 1.6, bro.
Oh, it's because it was a celebration. I forgot about that. Bro, I forgot about last update celebration.
I'm trying to think. Eula just had
Raiden
hers.
was... Okay, 2.5 was Ye, Raiden, yeah. Shout. Yeah. They're all... Yeah,
I think
bro,
everyone's
listen,
pretty good except for
I'm readying myself
Klee.
for a third Eula rerun, okay? Like, or I guess
I
second,
think...
but
Oh,
I
they
want
just
her
had
constellations.
Kokomi. They just had Ganyu not too long ago. I think we're getting ready for yeah, Klee hasn't had a rerun since
It has to be clean, Yoimiya.
1.6. That was last time Klee was here was 1.6.
It has to be
Yoimiya
clean, Yoimiya. Like,
Yoimiya's
that's...
2.0, and then Kaza and Klee were 1.6. Like, they're the last three that haven't gotten a rerun. And then maybe a new 5-star, but we're not sure.
I doubt there'll be a new 5-star, because what I'm thinking is that 2.8
I doubt it because
is
they would have
all...
revealed it with the new character. They only revealed a 4-star, which makes no sense.
Well,
They should
yeah,
reveal the
but
5-star
I'm
first.
saying that because, like, 2.8 is all reruns because they're gonna drop like two new 5 stars for Sumeru in 3.0 after 2.8.
Yeah,
Because
good
like
point.
think about it. We don't have any information on that, and the one character we know confirmed is gonna be at the launch of Sumeru is Sinnoh, right? He's the
Mm,
one character. Now there's some speculation about there being Kolai and a few other characters like Yao Yao, who people were talking about since like day one of Genshin because she was in the files. But
yeah.
you know we know nothing about her if she's even going to be playable, right? There's a lot of talk back in the day of her being the first Dendro character and that we'd be giving her for free. But you know it's been like 2 years since then, right? Uh, and so
Damn, time is, dude. Now that you say that, time is fucking flying by. I could have
mhm.
swore Genshin's still a new game. Like,
I mean it's almost 2 years old. It's still like pretty new, right?
I mean, yeah, because it keeps getting updated so much. Be that we're in a drought right now,
Wacky.
but yeah,
Well, we
this
are in
is
a drought, but it's
crazy.
finally over.
Oh yeah, finally, dude. Could you imagine if it went for like the 230 days?
Let's go Ayaka banner. Let me just pull her right now.
But I mean, it's nice. I mean, they've been giving us primos and commentate. I'm sure they're gonna be giving. I mean, what it's the banner comes out or not banner. The update drops on Tuesday, right?
Mm-hmm.
But then we also get our stuff on Tuesday, so we're gonna be getting the full conversation for this week. So that's really cool. Very excited. I think that's pretty much everything. I mean, we covered banners, which is pretty much all we could talk about at the moment. That's all that's been revealed. Um,
Officially, yeah.
yeah, officially revealed. Banners are pretty cool. If you guys want to summon for Elaine, I suggest doing so. She looks like to be a very cool character, Hydro character. Finally, she's the Hydro Bow, right?
Yeah, and we were needing Hydro characters for
We
sure.
needed a Hydro bow user that was not Child, because Child, even though he is a bow user, he doesn't use it at all. Like, we want a bow user, you
Well, I
know?
mean, it's not like she uses the boat either.
It's not like, yeah, right,
She
but
kind
it's
of
still,
does, but
still,
yeah.
yeah, you could use it with the bow if you wanted to. Other than that, I think that's gonna wrap it up
I'm
for
checking right now if they
this
announced
podcast.
anything like on the
I
website.
can't really remember. If you can't think of anything, it's GG's easies.
Yeah, I mean, I can't say like the art at least that they've shown off. The update looks
Right.
very awesome.
Oh yeah, yeah. I'm excited. There's gonna be new content and stuff coming finally.
Or
Definitely.
conquest.
I smell Apollo gems coming.
Apology. For what?
Yes.
Having the game broken. There is a list of like game issues in the
Like,
like notice board.
the Serenity Teapot's been broken for fucking 10 years.
Are we
Literally,
getting
my
apologies for the teapot?
we might, but I don't know. We'll see. Because every time they drop a new update, they always fix like bugs with certain characters that always gives us like 300 primo gems.
Mm-hmm.
So we can probably count on that. We could also probably, or we're definitely counting on the Prima Gems coming itself from the delay in the update. So what is it?
Oh,
Another
that's right. There's
300?
also the Ayato nerf because he's
Yeah.
bugged right now. And that's 3.0.
Yep. So we'll
Uh,
see. We'll see. We'll see how much Primo Gems we get for the next update. I'm assuming
mhm.
minimum we're looking at 600. Like, that's literally bare minimum 600, because we get the compensation plus the
Well, I'm
potential
including the
fixes.
live stream, so the update's 900. Or well,
900, right?
sorry, it's 600 including the live stream because normally they give 300 and then it's 300 again for the live stream. But if we're getting fixes, it could be more. Um, so let's just say when the update rolls around, we're probably gonna get a minimum of 600 just based off that,
Yeah.
and then with the live
Yeah.
stream, it's 900.
So a lot of Primo Gems are coming. Hope you guys are excited for that as well. If you want to go ahead and wrap it up for us, Mid Demon.
Not yet, because I know you wanted to mention your build that you had
Oh
for the
yeah, I
upcoming
did want to mention
characters.
my build. I have a build ready for Funny Punch Man. It's a very simple build, but I have a R2 Lost Prayer just in case he might be a book user. Hint hint.
Mm-hmm. Is
But
that
I have
on
an R2 Lost
your
Prayer.
page?
Uh, it's on my Elisa
Oh, whatever,
that
that's
you
fine.
can't
You don't
see.
gotta show
It's
it.
all it is no. It's just a 4-piece Shimenawas with R2 Lost Prayer.
Mm.
With the crit rate crit damage is 70 crit, 153 crit damage, 115 energy recharge. And then I have a Nemo damage goblet, crit damage circlet, attack percent sands, with an R2 Lost Prayer. So yeah, I'm very excited for him. He's gonna be one of my favorite characters to use because I never ever ever have released a punching character, and he looks so cool. Looks so cool.
I'm just so glad we're
His
finally getting one.
style is cool. Yeah, I'm glad we're finally getting one. And to be honest, I like how he's a Nemo. I think it's gonna be really good that he's a Nemo. For the simple fact that he
I
literally his ultimate has literally if you watch clips of My Hero Academia, I'm not even kidding. Watch a My Hero Academia, watch him do like kick shots, or whatever, or like whenever he flicks his fingers and makes the little quick sound like it's like a when he shoots his stuff. If you watch those clips and compare that to the sound effect of the kick on his ultimate, it literally like almost sounds identical. It's literally ridiculous.
yeah,
That's why
so
I said it's Deku. It's because it actually has the same sound effect.
it's Deku. Oh my god, guys, it's Deku.
Oh my
It's
god,
Deku.
the My Hero Academia fans are coming!
I
My
actually
favorite
don't
fandom.
like that he's animo. That's not to say that he's bad. I
I
just
do
would
just for
have
the simple
rather
fact that it
him
looks
be
pretty.
other elements.
I like how he's
Now like
animo
could have
because
been a
he's
balancing thing that they were going for. They didn't want to make his E like do 2,000 off of like one proc, right?
oh yeah, but
Um,
they I think it makes up for it just by how pretty Anima looks when he's kicking around. It literally looks like he's kicking the wind
it
and
does
stuff.
look very
It
nice.
looks
Just
really
like
cool.
me
Yeah,
me over here wanting Natsu and Genshin, bro. Like it'd
just
be the same thing.
or they could just copy and paste Fuha.
Yeah, I would take that honestly. Fuha's pretty
Yeah,
awesome. There's a lot of Honkai
Fuha is
characters
pretty
I would
awesome.
love to see, like Elysia, dude. Oh my god,
Oh,
bro. If she was
mama.
in this game, let's go. Oh, actually, wait. You've seen the Zenless Zone
Oh, they
Zero
should
stuff,
have
right?
added Raiden in this game.
Dude, they put Raiden in every game. Uh, but you know Zenless Zone Zero, right?
Yeah,
Bro,
triple
Nicole,
Z's.
Nicole,
Oh
the
my
pink-haired
god.
girl. My god,
Oh,
bro.
dude,
Oh my
I'm
god.
still excited for the Pyro Archon. It better be
Oh,
Himiko.
dude, it is Himiko, 100%. There's no way they're gonna make it
If it
not.
isn't, I'm actually,
Like,
dude. I think
all I
it.
want for her is to play like the one mech suit Himiko and Honkai, right? Where she's spinning around with the greatsword and there's fire everywhere.
No, I don't want her. I want her to play like her final version, her extremely overpowered one where she's the flame.
That is the final version.
Oh, the one that you're talking about.
Yeah.
The one
She's
where
wearing like
she's
a
doing like a whole bunch of flame shit and it's blowing out of her back and stuff.
yeah. Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah, yeah. I wanted to play like that. Like
Mm,
if it's the Pyro Archon,
yeah.
better be looking like that.
Bro, listen, I know for a while it was like memeing saying she's a 5-star Bennett, but I'd rather her be a DPS.
I would rather her do like Diluc, but on like crack cocaine. You know,
Yes, yes, totally.
like literally crack cocaine Diluc, like Diluc, but like
Like
actually
think
just
about her
twice as
think about her
good.
passive. It's just like you like like her herself is like burning, so enemies nearby just take DOT from her being near them. Something like that.
Oh, that's actually really cool.
That'd
You
be
could
a
just stand
pretty
next
cool
to
thing.
enemies and have them just die.
Like pacifist run, right? You just put on jungler's shield and stand there as they take damage from you standing there.
Well, you'd have to be. I'm assuming you pop her ultimate and then enemies around you would get slowed and burned. That'd be
Maybe
pretty
that'd be
sick,
a really cool
actually,
ability and very strong. They
and unique. No one else has
mm,
that.
they probably they probably do like some enemies that would counter or something like that, of course. Because
Oh,
that's what they sort of do
yeah.
with, the design having added, true damage to a few enemies, stuff like that.
Yeah,
And
because
I
funny
think they
funny
should
rock
bring those
man.
bosses back, honestly. Those events are
It's
awesome.
it's because funny pillar man.
Funny Pillar Man.
Yeah, literally funny pillar man actually is the only reason they brought that mechanic into the game. Like not even trolling.
I, well, I mean, it was gonna happen at some point, let's be real. They can't just keep making a million shield users and everyone's popping infinite shield and them not take any damage, like removing all difficulty, which he already did, but it was
Which is
bound
the
to
reason
happen.
why Diona is broken, is because you're like, oh, you broke through my shield. Well, guess what? I could just heal myself like instantly.
Mm, true. But yeah, so you have only prepared a build for that one character, right?
Right, Elan, I'm not too focused on her, but I kind of do want to get her, so I'm probably gonna actually have to put an artifact set together for her. I don't
Well,
know what to put on her.
I've been debating whether or not you want HP or Hydro damage. Uh,
Right, but what set would you use?
so Here's the thing. I think Emblem is actually her best set if you are free to play. If you're a whale, it might still be Emblem, but there's a bit of a gap there between weapons and artifacts you want to use because you could get the extra 20% HP from like Tendency and then you know
It has to
uh
be the middle.
do two-piece Heart of Depth to get the extra 15% Hydro damage bonus.
Mm-hmm.
Or you could just do full Emblem and have any of your reserve ER buff your burst damage, right?
That's how I have
And
my Yamika.
yeah, and the reason why like I think it's so good on her specifically, and why it's basically the same thing for Ye is, the free to play weapon we're getting gives you ER, and so if you did full HP and then the
Yeah.
ER, you get a bunch of extra burst damage. Like my build currently with her, which again, this was only on accident. It's because I got shafted from Emblem and couldn't get any cryo cups. But I currently have a build with an HP cup, right? So double HP, and it is sitting at around currently 172 crit damage and 44 crit rate. Now I believe she scales
Holy.
off crit rate, meaning I'll have you gotta add 19 to that, right? So that's like 63, right? Something like that.
Yeah.
So yeah, I've got pretty crazy stats on her. Uh, if I were to pull her,
So
plus
what would be a good bow on her? The new free to play one?
the new free to play one seems solid. A lot. Well, we have a lot of good bows. A
I mean,
lot of
you
the
could
bows
just
are
throw
like
Blackcliff
pretty
on her,
good.
to be honest. Like,
Yeah,
Blackcliff is such a good bow.
Black Ops gonna be good. Oh, I want to give a shout out to the recurve bow because it's the only bow we have that scales off HP. Is it gonna be viable for her? Possibly
No.
yes, actually. um,
Maybe, but probably not.
but the thing is, she scales purely off HP, and so this actually could work on her. But am I gonna recommend it? No,
Or Blackcliff? Probably
because
not.
we have other bows that are really good. Well, actually, it
Yeah.
could be better than Blackcliff.
And we might get a weapon that
Unironically, it could be better than Blackcliff.
we might get a 5-star bow as well that gives us like a Jade Cutter where it gives us like HP and the passive or
Mm-hmm.
whatever.
Yeah, well,
So we'll see what they
that's
do
what I was
with
gonna
it.
mention. She has her unique bow. There's the other 5-star bows that give you various stats. I do think the
Mm-hmm.
free to play one's gonna be good. Because again, it will go into the emblem set, so you get extra bonus damage, and plus it's passive. So it's gonna
Yes.
be pretty good on her. And specifically mine, I don't know what the ER of the bow is. Let me pull that up real quickly. So it's plus 36. Okay.
Can you sure you could look at that?
Yeah, it's fine. It's almost out, bro.
Okay.
Come on.
Okay, okay.
They're gonna drop it like tomorrow. We already know this.
Watch your channel get taken down for this.
Nah, it's fine. It's not
They don't
on
come out
screen.
tomorrow. It's okay, and it just says this
It's
video
on
has been
screen.
copyrighted.
It's on screen. Everything's fine. So I'm gonna have like 180% ER, which is a pretty nice damage bonus from Emblem, right?
Hmm.
And so everything's looking pretty good. With her set, at least for me. I'm happy with it, right?
Yeah.
I don't know if you're looking at the stream, but I've had some stupid rolls on these artifacts.
Oh,
Uh,
yeah.
just I don't know, HP percent. It popped off for me.
Augers. So emblem set with an HP, triple HP, or just HP and then crit damage and
I
hydro
did
damage bonus?
crit damage and crit rate because I had this really good helmet that I could put on someone else, but I was like, well, I got lucky with this one HP goblet. I might as well put this helmet
Would
on and see
Rust
how it
be good on
performs.
her?
No,
It really doesn't do anything for her, does
no,
it?
it doesn't because you got to remember she's like a hybrid between Xingqiu and Ganyu. So, no,
So you want to
we wouldn't.
shoot charge attacks.
She does have that in her kit. I don't know how viable it is. C6 for her, that seems to be the way to go. But well, if this
Yeah,
actually, I
obviously.
think her C6 effects makes it like in. It's some weird infusion thing. Her kit's complicated. Uh,
Yeah, we'll worry about it when it
we'll
gets
worry about that later.
yeah.
um,
All right.
but that's
Well,
not the only character. I gotta flex one more time.
oh my
I
god.
have my Shinobu set up. That's also pretty good. It's not
What
as
did you put
cracked.
Shinobu? If you don't have 2 tenacity, I'm punching you.
I have two-piece tenacity, two-piece
There you go.
wanderers, right?
There you
Because
go.
I had to make use of her full passive. I am running triple HP for her because guess what?
Isn't that how she heals?
No, this artifact right here, this one rolled stupid. Like, full crit on a HP helmet and full crit on, well, not full crit, but almost full crit on HP Goblet. It was absolutely stupid. I did get a bit of ER on the Sands, which, I'll probably swap out the Sands at some point. Is that an off piece? I can worry about that later. But
Yeah.
currently I'm rocking with Jade Cutter because I'm gonna take off Jade Cutter from Kaching and put on her. I'm gonna have 84% crit rate, or around 80% crit rate, and 130 crit damage, a
Not
buttload of
bad.
HP, right? And yeah, that's everything.
Nice,
It's
dude.
it's gonna be pretty cracked. Uh,
Yeah, your Shinobu's gonna be pretty crazy.
Hopefully I can get those characters, test them out, flex how good my builds are. Um,
Dude, yeah.
I need to get a build for. I already have one set up for Kazuha. I need to get one for Funny Punch
Yeah,
again.
I have one for Kaza, and I gotta get one for One Punch Man. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't upgrade my Kazuha one. It's still like sitting and idle. I think all my
Yeah.
artifacts are like level 0.
Mine are
uh,
already 20, and I have an R5 Iron Sting and everything ready for him, dude.
mhm.
A level 80
Your
R5
Iron
Iron
Sting's
Sting.
R5?
Yep.
Damn. I mean, I was refining everything else. Like
I
my
mean, to be
Inazuma Sword's
honest,
R5, right?
yeah, I have R5 Iron Sting. My Aminoma's R4.
Mhm.
And then the prototype Rancor is R5, I think.
I only leveled up the
Yeah, my prototype is
Inazuma
R5.
one because it's like Kaching or not Kaching.
Oh, my Aminoma Kageuchi is R4. Yeah,
Jean's.
it's
It's like
Jean's
Jean's
like
best
best.
weapon. Like this
Yeah,
thing's
it's her,
crazy.
it's either her, well, I wouldn't say it's her best weapon, but it's like top 5.
Yeah, it's mainly because like the double attack and then ER makes it
Double
cracked.
attack, the insane attack percent, and then it gives you literally your entire ultimate back when using ult.
Yeah,
It's
because
ridiculous.
Jean gets most of her ult back, making it basically a 40 cost.
Yeah, it's pretty nuts.
Uh,
I love that weapon.
but yeah, enough of my flexing. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this episode, episode 10. We made it to 10 episodes. It's pretty wacky. Oh,
Pretty
but
wacky,
anyways,
pretty wacky, pretty cool, pretty swag.
pretty swag, just like Shinobu. She's pretty swag.
She is pretty swag. All right. We'll see you guys all in the next podcast for number 11, and that will be after 2.7 drops. So we'll see you guys
Mhm.
then.
Next week, hopefully, right?
Watch it delay for watch the watch them put out watch them put out a fucking banner with with the standard banner that says like infinite. It's literally
Chi
time
banner.
remaining, and time remaining is literally infinite. Zinyan banner.
Oh, no. God, no.
Zinyan banner where the only feature character is Zinyan.
The
Oh my
pain.
god.
Anyways, rest well, guys.